hoy que me levante, creo que nunca me fui, siempre bendecido.
Head forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down, you'll hear the deck cleared.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
The Bucks' Chris Middleton has a fan and head coach, Mike Budenholzer. Bud said, quote, he's the ultimate professional, so consistent, and he does it in a lot of different ways. At the same time, he is a great leader. The scoring and the threes everybody sees, but I like how he's taken on leadership. Brian?
Well, he's a key player for them, Allie. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Bucks, on the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Pass to Allen. Lopez with it. Embiid covers. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Well, statistically, he's a better rebounder at the defensive end, but this time Giannis extending, getting that extra possession and putting it down.
Now here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Tucker. No good. A bit long that time. It wasn't an easy road to the NBA for P.J. Tucker. Brent, he spent most of his early career in Europe.
Yeah, those first 5 years, he never gave up on the dream to get back stateside and play in the league. So working hard on his game, understanding his game, and he's been such a great player for this past decade with a ring to show for it.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the score by Philadelphia. And that one's good. Middleton.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Pass to Embiid.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday, and of course re-signing Giannis, I love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Taking 2 shots, shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are. And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
Harden, the pass to Tucker. Outside Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That is what I'm talking about.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Allen against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the layup falls.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Antetokounmpo against Tucker. Giannis Antetokounmpo again. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Harden against Holiday. Harden can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Maxey. And here's Harris. Tucker with a screen. From 12 feet. Harris misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Harrell on the wing. Milton. McDaniels, a screen on Carter. Milton with it. Portis picks him up. Milton, no good. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Carter. Into the lane. Pass to Ingles. Launches a 3. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Sixers trailing. Now here is Harrell. McDaniels a screen. Here's Melton. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Connaughton. Outside Carter. Inside. Here's Portis. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Goran Dragic is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Jay Crowder. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Portis in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Dragic. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. On the wing, Ingles takes the three. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. McDaniels passes to Harden. And he's going for the lob. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
The Bucks shooting at a very efficient 67%. Portis gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That one drops for him. Melton's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Portis' shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Melton finds Harrell. Back to Melton. The floater rebounded by the Bucks. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. And he drops the first.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. Tucker comes in for Niang. Tobias Harris checked in for McDaniels. And it's Maxey in for Melton. Both free throws good from Portis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Harden finds Harris. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here they come with numbers in transition. And Holiday powers it home.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Harden against Holiday. 13 feet out. The Sixers again can't hit. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Allen, the pass to Holiday. Back to Allen. Portis with a screen on Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Portis. Holiday from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Tucker. Embiid inside. Middleton covering, and the basket by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Now here's Allen. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis, and it's Connaughton in for Allen. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton is checked in. One minute left in the first half of basketball. Outside Holiday, just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Floats one up. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Carter. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Maxey. Antetokounmpo left side, and it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
Maxey with a screen on Carter. Here's Embiid. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Philadelphia, the rebound. And here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Embiid. Got it.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
The Bucks shooting a red-hot 63% in this game.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Fires from 14. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And Milwaukee has possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Antetokounmpo against Tucker. And the big finish by Giannis.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Harden. Embiid with it. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Holiday against Harden. For three, Allen fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And the 76ers call time here. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ingles, he's checked in for Middleton. And Dragic has subbed in for Allen. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. McDaniels is checked in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden, the pass to Melton. Here he goes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dragic against Harden. That shot is off. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Dragic against Harden. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Portis finds Ingles. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. And here's McDaniels. Pass to House. Here's Harrell. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now Crowder. Dragic outside. Now here's Holiday. 1:14 left in the third. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact. And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now here's Melton. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Ingles. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingles got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Melton. Harrell, a screen on Holiday. To the wing, right side. House. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Holiday against Milton. Outside Holiday. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. On the wing, Ingles. That three's off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Bucks, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Carter in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Philadelphia shooting around 35% from the field so far. Embiid, a screen on Carter. Harden with it. And Lopez picks him up. Harden misses. And the Bucks with possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. On the wing, Connaughton. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Connaughton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Embiid. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Good work defensively by Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Harden. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Connaughton for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris passes to Harden. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. Outside Milton. Pass to Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Over to the wing. Lopez against Embiid. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Milton for 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Middleton against Milton. They set the screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Maxey against Connaughton. Fades and shoots. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Harris passes to Maxey. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Maxey.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Lopez, the screen on Milton. Here's Middleton, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And the first one at the line is good.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. And Embiid drops them both. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
Now here's Milton. Now Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he's able to put the shot up.
Joel Embiid at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Dragic. Crowder, a screen on Milton. Pass to Crowder. Here's Matthews. Good D by Melton. Now Philadelphia with it. Over to the left wing. Drills it from deep.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's Dragic. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Now our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy. Huwag nyo nga kong kiniking, koy. Di ko na rin kayo kalibel, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan, kahit pagtanong ko.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now, here's Clarkson. Softly drops in the floater.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Jackson, a screen on Sexton. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Sexton. Olynyk sets a screen for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Jackson, a screen on Sexton. Morant finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shoots it up. And Bane pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brooks outside. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Here's Brooks. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Markkanen. They set the pick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
No good on that one.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
And the second free throw, good. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Clarkson against Payne. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Find the length. Find the length. One shot.
Throw good. Clarkson.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Clarkson. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Lets it go from 11. Here's Azubuike. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jones. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Jackson kicks to Jones. Jackson with the screen. Here's Conchar. Drains the three-pointer. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the rejection by Jackson. Jones against Azubuike. Jackson from long range. Rebound, Utah.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's on.
Pass to Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson is screen on Jones. Here's Sexton. Sinks the 15-footer.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Jones in the post. Defended by Sexton. Jackson with the screen. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so here's Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brooks, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama in the power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. It's tipped. Count that bucket. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Gay. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
And Utah has possession after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the screen. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Jazz on offense. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Markkanen against Brooks. The 11-footer. And the shot is long. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
That free throw, no good.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in, and a switcher also for Utah. Olynyk's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here's Horton Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Morant dishes to Clark. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Aldama passes to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Picked his pocket. Here's Abaji into the lane. A miss that time would have put him up. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brooks with the bucket.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Here's Horton Tucker. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. .110 left here in the second. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. The second chance effort and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 8.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clarkson for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Sexton against Jones. Jackson a screen on Sexton. Kennard for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Azubuike a screen on Jones. Passes it to Azubuike. Clarkson against Kennard. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Now here's Jones. Here's Jackson. Missed inside.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Jaren Jackson.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Markkanen. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Brooks the pass to Adams. And that one is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. The shot. No good. Craig T that time from Bane. Brooks against Markkanen. The 3 from Morant. Rebound by Olynyk. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Markkanen against Brooks. Markkanen can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 7. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's Morant missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Clarkson, 7 points in the game. Count it. Markkanen's got 9 points. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Now Markkanen, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Morant passes to Adams. Jackson with the screen. In the corner, it's Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz trail by 3. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Now Brooks, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Brooks with the bounce pass. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Konchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Jazz trail by 6. Abaji the pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks it to Gay. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:09 left to play in the third. Here's Gay. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jones with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Horton Tucker. Gay right side. Another shot, and it's denied. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kennard, the pass to Concho. Jones kicks to Kennard. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Azubuike. Jones, no luck.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Ja Morant, he's out there with Jones. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The shot by Sexton, no good. Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. He feeds it to Jackson. Over Sexton. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. That's 10 points for Jaren Jackson. Here's Horton Tucker. There's a good screen. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That'll be his second foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Tyus Jones. And Utah also making a switch. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Talen Horton Tucker. Now, here's Sexton. Takes the 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Adams, and the layup is good. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Sexton. And the pass to Clarkson. Here's the dribble. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Markkanen passes to Clarkson. Dishes it to Gay. Gay, a screen on Morant. Sexton finds Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Adams with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Brooks. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Bain against Clarkson. Gay, a screen on Bain. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again.
questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And here's Morant. Puts it up from 12. That one bounces around and comes back out. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Brooks the pass to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Colin Sexton.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The drive by Clarkson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Morant pushes to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Pass to Morant. With the shot. And they recover it. Jackson kicks to Bain. Jackson against Olynyk. Now here's Morant for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jaren Jackson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jaren Jackson.
Riding high, Chevy Impala. If I make that a Skywalker. Rap elite, I'm top tier. Kill a game, then drop tears. I'm Scarecrow, I reveal your worst fears. Work hard till they own Star Island, but I won't stop till I own Star Island. Money stack up and it just keep piling. Drop top windshield, Audi 5000. I don't look how I want an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. And forward, 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniels. At point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 10, Mark Conley. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inches, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At guard, 6'4", wearing the Timberwolves 1, Anthony Edwards. Starting at power forward, 7 feet tall, number 32, Paul Anthony Towns.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer. And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Pass to Towns, to the inside. Here's Gobert. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Edwards against Hero. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Edwards with it. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Hero. Back to Towns. Yes, it's good.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Butler. Can't get it to drop. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You know, confidence feeds on itself. And the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Conley. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Martin with the bucket.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Fades back. No luck on that one.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Hero. McDaniels with the rebound. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Butler finds Adebayo over Gobert. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. 1:44 left to play in the first. Here's Towns. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And the Heat making a change here. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. That one misses for Towns.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Really good there at reading the defense. Give Oladipo a passing lane in the pick and roll, and he'll take it and make you pay.
Here's Noel. Pounded by Adebayo. And that one drops for him. Noah Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Reed with it. From deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Miami trailing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oladipo outside. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. 4-3. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And let's take a look at Miami. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Caleb Martin out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Love a screen on Conley. The baseline J is on the way. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
And hey, Lowry will take his shot when the D isn't up on him. A solid scorer.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Another shot. Prince grabs the miss. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler, and that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The free throw drops for Anderson.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both shots. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Gobert with a screen on Hero. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Love with the defensive effort. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Out to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Butler covering. Hero against Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup. Gobert's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Love a screen on McDaniels. From 11 feet away, Hero for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Anderson. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'll tell you what, one of these days, Butler might tear that rim off. He plays angry.
Outside Edwards. Driving inside, uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Lowry finds Butler. Hero against Edwards. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
23, the Heat, 13.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Miami. Good on the shot.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Up top, Hero, guarded by Edwards. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, often unsung trait of his.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Tries again. Towns for 3. Vincent grabs a miss. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Throws it up high and finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 6.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Butler. Over Towns. The shot by Butler, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
There's the 3. Vincent can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Prince. Towns with the ball. Butler covering. Towns down low. Drops in the layup for 2. 10 points for him.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Here's Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Towns. Over Butler. And again, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Now here's Oladipo. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's in there.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Oladipo. Reed sets a screen. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. No good with the elbow jumper. Outside Butler. Over Towns. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Strus in at the 3. Now here's Gobert. Edwards for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Lowry the pass to Love. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Edwards. Out to the wing. Gobert with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
First one falls for him.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Anderson's checked in for Reed. And so Gobert nails both of them. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Now Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And for Minnesota, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Conley finds Gobert. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Difficult situation for Miami. Hero with it. He's picked up by Conley. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Adebayo with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
You know, something else that stood out to me is the fact that they continued to force it inside. They were intentional about getting that ball in the paint, and they were looking to score whenever possible in the post.
The first one falls.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Edwards. And the shot falls short that time. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Edwards against Love. Back to Hero. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. Yes, on the jumper.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. A touch under 2.5 minutes and pass now here in the fourth. Well, Miami shooting at 45% of the game so far. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley passes to Edwards. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're on top by 10. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Strus. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Hero against Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero finds Adebayo. Here's Martin. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
From a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. And so Hero nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. That one is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Lowry against Conley. Edwards for three. Adebayo grabs the board. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
And here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
Have a good time tonight as soon as we walk in. My arms are over there. Watch them stop and stare. We don't go no further than that, no, no. They know I got them with me, yeah. You just can't see them. They'll come rush if I need them. They'll come rush. Baby, dance with me. Just dance with me. Cool off. She just dance with me.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the five. And for the Spurs, they've got Collins. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jones. And it's Zohan in at the four-man position. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now, here's Barrett. Shoots over Johnson. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Jones has got his team on the board to start the game for San Antonio.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Back to Jones. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Hart. Back to Barrett. And here's Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sohan. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game. Getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Up top, Randall. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Jones kicks to Collins. Johnson against Hart. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good. New York trailing. Pass to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Trying to get open is Randall. Brunson, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Johnson. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. To the middle. Stolen. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
fresh 5 on the floor. Rose passes to Quickly. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Rose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Graham surveying the floor. Up top, Vassell, quickly covering. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close-range shot.
Here's Rose. From the left block, he sends it through. And so it's San Antonio with it. Up top, Vassell, quickly covering, driving inside, and he jams it with authority.
I love the aggressive attitude of Devin Vassell. Excellent job on that drive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Quickly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Vassell. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And that one falls for Collins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Grimes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Anytime you can get Randall moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Randall. Passes to Barrett. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. San Antonio leading. And here is Johnson for 3. San Antonio again missing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Sohan. He's defended by Randall. On deep, Collins. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Randall. He dishes it to Robinson. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins, a screen on Brunson. Here's Jones. Misses off the left iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Randall outside. Robinson, a screen on Jones. And it's in there. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randall can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
On the basket by Jones.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Randall down low. He's got 6, and the shot is good.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
Jones drives in. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Randall passes to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the loudest band. Show us what you got.
Going with almost an entire new group. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Down low. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's up a three. Vassell, no good. Here's New York. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player. But he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. Rose finds Toppin. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Derrick Rose moving the basketball with ease, really setting up his teammates, setting the play for them.
Now, here's Vassell. Quickly covering. McDermott can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 9. There's the pass to Hart. Back to Rose. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hartenstein. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one. Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, this team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not. Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Jones. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Sohan in at power forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now, here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Over Randall. Johnson's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 11. Now, Brunson. In the corner, Barrett with it. 13 feet away. And again, it's New York.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relegated, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Randall outside. Stolen by Collins. Jones with it. Brunson picks him up. Jones against Brunson. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Collins kicks to Jones. That shot misses. Brunson with some nice D. Randall surveying the D. From down in the low post, it goes. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. Over Brunson. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
The Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Collins, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Collins. From T. Johnson. He can't hit that time. And New York will come the other way. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
For a while, Julius Randle was an underrated passer. That's no longer the case.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And a new group in for the Knicks.
Once again for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
So it's the Spurs now. 15-point game. Out to the right wing. For the three. Drills it from outside. Bates Diop's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And it's quickly missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wesley the pass to Bassey. Toppin pulls it in. New York leading by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Quickly with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Quickly's got 6.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
McDermott sets a screen. Wesley with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. They get it back.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Wesley against Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Rebounded by McDermott. Spurs trail by 15. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Vassell with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
First free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Derrick Rose is checked in for New York. Vassell hits them both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Rose scanning the floor. Five on the clock. And he converts the layup. Rose has got 6.
Defense all over him. He keeps his cool because of his strength and size at that position.
Here's Bates Diop. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front, up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. The lead is 15. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hart. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The pass to Collins. He kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Jones. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We're getting used to this sight. Julius Randle going to the line. Each year, he just becomes harder to defend.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
They're checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Randle. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Johnson finds Jones. Collins setting the pick for Jones. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hart the pass to Brunson. Randle outside. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Buries it from three-point range.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And here's Jones. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Jones the pass to Sohan. Johnson up top. Barrett covering. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Knicks leading by 23. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Jones. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Shines checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Josh Hart. It's Wesley on the wing. Brunson covering. Shot clock at 5. Wesley the pass to Bassey. Here's Langford. The three-pointer no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Barrett kicks to Randall. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's New York. They've gone on a 13-0 run. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Julius Randle.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Langford after R.J. Barrett's miss. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wesley the pass to Bassey. Kicks it to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb.
You got to play up on Johnson. This is why. Look at that jumper.
Now, here's Barrett. Randall a screen on Johnson. Randall outside. And the layup falls.
Julius Randle. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Wesley lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here is Rose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
A briefcase with $1 million under the pavement. That's just on some rainy day. Yeah, the kids that I grew up with, they doing nothing.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Pelicans head coach Willie Green raves about Brandon Ingram. He said, Brandon's otherworldly talented, has an extremely high basketball IQ. He's a great teammate, a great human being. It's just fun to be around him, to coach him, and to learn from him. BA, two-way street.
Hey, doesn't get much better than that, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for Denver, Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. Now Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. The putback. It's good on the putback.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Now here's Jokic. And that one's long. Here's New Orleans now. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's McCollum. Good D by Murray.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just over a minute and a half in. Can't hit from in close. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McCollum outside. Ingram with the ball. Valanciunas with it. He's guarded by Porter. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Ingram.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. Here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside for Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Porter against Ingram. Denver grabs the miss. Murray with it. Drives to the hoop. Oh, nice D from McCollum. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically in the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
No problems knocking that one down.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Porter. And here's Jokic. Valanciunas covering. Jokic's shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
New Orleans calls timeout.
It's t-shirt time.
And a new group field getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Michael Porter. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Murray. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Murphy. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. Here's Daniels. Connects on the open jumper.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
59 seconds left in the first. Smith outside. Pass to Gordon. Banked it in off the glass.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Here's Marshall. Right wing. Here's Murphy. Green covering. Here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nance. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Daniels misses. The Nuggets trail. Smith outside. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's Denver with another.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Pelicans on top. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. After one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Murray. Jeff Green out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Now here's Valanciunas. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Valanciunas has got 6.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Michael Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Williamson outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Williamson at the line for 2.
good from Williamson. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Williamson hits them both.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Got a piece of it. Outside Jones. Pass to McCollum. Outside Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. His first shot coming late. Jones misses. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Porter finds Jackson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jokic. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Ingram. Valanciunas against Jokic. Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him. And here's Ingram from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Jokic. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, PA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. Look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
And here's Porter outside after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
I feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Pass to Valanciunas. Jones with the ball. Now Ingram. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Bryant, he's checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Porter Jr. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's the 3. That shot off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's McCollum. Gets it to go from 8 feet. McCollum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this is part of the patience of C.J. McCollum. In-air adjustments with the defender on him. You have to like that body control.
Jackson can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richardson for 3. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Here's Jackson. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Marshall. Pass to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New Orleans with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's McCollum. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. McCollum pass to Valanciunas, and that one drops. Valanciunas has got 12 points. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Back to Ingram. Up and over Gordon. They get the rebound. It's good. He's got 14.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now it's all happening on the offensive end.
Murray with it. McCollum covering. Here's Gordon. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Ingram. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about two different styles here, B.A., but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Williamson. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Williamson's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And Gordon with the big finish.
One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Pass to Nance. Now here's Ingram. Up and over Porter. The shot by Ingram, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Murray finds Jokic. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic. He's got 5, and he gets that one.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Pass to Nance. Here's Alvarado. Outside Jones. Now Nance. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, you can throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
And here's Jokic. Jokic, the screen. Murray from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Nance the screen. Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. And it's Denver the other way. Jokic with it. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Ingram. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jones' shot is good.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Brown. No good there. Jones with some nice D. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now here's Nance. Covered by Jokic. And stolen by Jokic. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Jokic has got 10 points in the game. And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New Orleans in the lead. We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Ish Smith out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Green, and it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Such a wide-open look.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Brown against Richardson. Pass to Bryant. Over Valanciunas. Misses off the right iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Lets it go from 14. And it's New Orleans with another.
And likened to Damian Lillard, because of his skill set and small school background, McCollum was drafted 10th in the 2013 draft.
Now here's Smith. And there's Green on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Smith against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Unloads from 13. Drained it for 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Simply, there are nights where he becomes a scoring machine, outside, inside. It doesn't matter. You have to keep a body on McCollum at all times.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Smith inside. McCollum defends.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Outside Richardson. Shoots over Brown. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Smith outside. It's Brown on the wing. Green with a screen on Richardson. From deep. Buries it from 3. Caldwell-Pope's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to McCollum. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. against McCollum. Smith inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Bryant. Gordon comes in for Green. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Smith. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Unloads from 13. Shots good by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Now here's Jokic. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
McCollum against Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer. You never know which move he's going to go to.
C.J. McCollum taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Murray for 3, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I know C.J. plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Pass to Jokic. Deflected! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they'll keep possession. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas against Jokic. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
From deep, Jokic. Jones grabs the board. And here are the Pelicans now. Here's McCollum. New Orleans winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
My name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playing tough. I'm that, see me, young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep it, where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the East All-Stars. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots from 12. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Come on, like when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Maxey passes to Embiid. He kicks to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Tatum. Over Harris. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harden surveying the D. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. Outside, Maxey. Now the pass to Harden. Passes it to Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Right side, Markkanen. Off target with his 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Harden, that's good.